Ever felt like a road is scrambling and you have nowhere to run unto? Well, it's time to change that narrative by learning how to get back your self-esteem and stop seeking validation from external sources. Self-esteem is actually the way you feel about yourself and the value you place on yourself. That means if you see yourself up there, you are going to operate up there. And if you see yourself here, you are going to operate here. Okay, this had to do with the way you think about yourself, what you actually feel of yourself. That is how you are going to operate. If self-esteem is something crucial and delicate to our lives, why then do we struggle with self-esteem? A lot of things can actually cost us our self-esteem. Number one, negative childhood experience. When you grow in an environment where abuse, neglect, and criticism is the order of the day, you are going to grow up internalizing that negative message about you. You are going to grow up believing that about you. In other words, you will tend to sell yourself short. You feel so little of yourself. Your self-value will drop. You will not be so proud of yourself. You will have more validation about what people say about you, about how people feel about you, rather than how you feel about yourself or what you think about yourself. Another thing is growing in a family where love is conditioned by grade, achievement, or success. When you do not meet up to this grade, success, or achievement, you tend to see yourself little. You tend to believe that you can't measure up, you don't fit in, or others are high there and you are down here, and you see yourself little. You wouldn't feel so proud, so good about yourself. Bullying is another thing. When you are verbally, emotionally, and physically abused, right, you become so unworthy of yourself. You think that what people are saying about you is true, and when this thing is constantly repeated, for a number of years, you grow with this knowledge. People often abuse you. You would tend to devalue yourself. You would always want to be yourself, not do too much. You will want to isolate yourself. You will just want to operate in a very low stage about yourself. You will see yourself with a different perception. You will always have more to do about what people think about you than what you think about yourself. And another thing is social comparison. Comparison is not actually a bad thing. It's a two-edged sword, right? Comparison can help us grow, help us achieve more success, help us become better people. But the same way, comparison can also destroy us, can also put us down, can also make us feel little of ourselves, feel worthless of ourselves, feel like we're not measuring up. That is why you need to be very conscious of how you compare yourself. Do you compare yourself with a sense of judgment, with a sense of criticism? If you are comparing yourself in order to be more active, in order to achieve more success, that is good. But if you often compare yourself with people, trying to measure up, trying to be like them, trying to compete in appearance, in success, in achievement, you will never measure up. And you will always feel bad about yourself. You will always feel ill about yourself. You will always feel unworthy. You will feel so unhappy. Nothing will ever make you smart about yourself. You always feel that people are over there and you are here, and you tend to operate in that manner. Toxic relationship is another thing. When you are often despised or not regarded, your opinion doesn't matter in your relationship, there is nothing about you that actually makes sense. You are often condemned, not complimented. Your wrong is often seen and your right is never noticed. Nothing you do ever makes sense. You will feel like what this person or what these people are saying is actually true. You wouldn't have that boldness. Your courage will drop, your confidence will drop, so your self-esteem will also drop, and you will think to believe little of what people are saying about you. Failure or rejection can also bring downfall to our self-esteem. When we fail maybe a couple of times, in a role, and we become so little, we become so unworthy of ourselves, we feel so unvalued, we feel so intimidated, we become so small to ourselves. We feel like other people are making it and we're not making it. And when you dwell in this kind of feeling for a very long time, you will end up trying to live or operate in that manner. Your self-confidence is going to drop, your self-esteem is going to drop, and you wouldn't be so good of yourself. You wouldn't be so happy about yourself. You wouldn't be so energized to stand up there, to face the crowd, or to present yourself really well. So in the midst of all these problems, right, in the midst of all these circumstances, how do we build up our self-esteem? How do we get back our self-esteem? Number one, you must be willing to change. You must be willing, you must desire to improve. If you don't desire to improve, there is no way all these things are going to make sense to you. There should be a strong desire accompanied by determination to change. Quit negative self-talk. Monitor your inner dialogue. What kind of things do you say to yourself? I mean, change begins with you, right? Right from your inside. What kind of things do you say to yourself? When you're alone, what kind of conversation do you have with your inner self? Do you often criticize yourself, judge yourself, or talk so little of yourself or sell yourself short? If you often do this, maybe because of things that has happened, your past experiences, your past upbringing, you tend to sell yourself short. Please, you need to replace this negativity with positivity. Yes, I know this can be overwhelming, but in order to get back your self-esteem, you need to change your negative self-talk. The way you criticize about yourself. Yes, we are human beings. We have a sense of judgment, right? But what kind of judgment do you throw upon yourself? How do you see yourself? You need to change all this negativity with positivity. In everything you feel or you think you cannot do, replace it with I can. Surround yourself with words of affirmation. What this does is that it builds our inner strength, it builds our resilient power, it builds our courage to thrive. So don't dwell in your past. Change this negativity with positivity. And another thing is stop seeking external validation. Believe in your self-worth. Trust your feelings, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Don't always believe on what people, or don't always want to rely on what people have to say about you, what people think about you, how people feel about you. Believe on your opinion. Believe in your dreams, believe in your gut, and pursue it. Another one is practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is not you, babysitting yourself and all of that. No, you see the exact same way you're going to treat a friend who is in a rough patch, who is struggling with life, the way you're going to encourage him or her, the way you're going to advise him, the way you're going to motivate him, the way you're going to, caution this friend when he is doing the wrong thing and encourage him to do the right thing. Do that to yourself. Everybody needs a true friend, even if it's one. Be that one true friend to yourself. I mean, when you do something wrong, caution yourself and encourage yourself to do better. Okay? When you are going through rough patch, or when things are not actually moving well, when obstacles are on the way, try to encourage yourself. Try to let yourself know that this is a phase and it will automatically pass. In any way you are going to encourage a friend to drive to success, do that for yourself. Also, pay attention to your inner strength. Okay? List out the things you love, the things you want to achieve, the things you've already achieved, the things you are passionate about, and make them count. Work on them. Make them become real. Celebrate your success, celebrate your wins, celebrate your achievement, and also set achievable goals. What this does is that each goal you conquer reinforces a sense of confidence in you, and this can boost your self-esteem. It's not all about financial goals. You can set personal goals, work goals, health goals, educational goals, anything that can improve your self-esteem, that can boost your self-esteem. Set it as a goal. And each goal you crush, you see that your self-esteem will rise. Build your authenticity. Be real. Make yourself count. Let the people acknowledge you. Be confident in your decisions. Don't always let people throw you up and down. Okay, I know that these things can really be overwhelming, and especially for someone that has been dealt with this situation or that has been in this situation for a very long time. Like I said earlier, you must be willing to come out from that pit. You must be willing to come out from that phase. Okay, you can. And once you are willing to do this, just start it little by little. Don't try to gather everything or to hit everything at once. It can really be overwhelming. Just take it step by step, and consistency is the key. You will be so surprised of the gravity of the achievement you are going to make in the long run. You just need to start. You just need to be willing to start, and then start. Gradual, you will see yourself smile. Like, you will see everything transform. I know you can do this. You got this. Okay, so thank you for staying to the end of this video. Don't forget, this is not for you. Okay, my name is Miss B, and do it to subscribe, do it to like, and do it to leave a comment below sharing with us your self-esteem journey, how you gain your self-esteem, or how you develop your self-esteem, and we will be happy to share your story. Thank you. Stay tuned. See you.